First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Arakabadash, everyone to the apostles, bishops, elders, a great millstone, who do rule well and teach well. Shalom to all the saints in Akim, position of truth, love, and faith throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom to the feasters and sisters, the Akwa, if you listen, learning, being obedient to the husband at home. As well as to the one that is scattered abroad, I say Shalom. Come back at you with another lesson, Lord willing, your heart's desires, let's be edified. With spirit and power, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Arakabadash. It's going to be a quick hit through the spirit while on the road headed home. Just thought about this precept in Romans, the 8th chapter. Eyes on the road. Romans chapter 8, verse 28, it says, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, to them who are the called according to his purpose. And I was meditating, basically on that precept, the situation that came up arised, and I just thought about this precept, because we know in this walk, in this truth, we're gonna go through hell. Scripture say, my son, if thou come serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Cleave unto him. And that goes in it as well. Let me get that. But Sirach chapter 2 verse 20 says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure it, and make thy haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be an increase at thy last end. And that increasing is going to come from who? Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, man. So, like I was saying, we know we're going to go through hell, in this truth. That's why I forgot which apostle said it, but, you got to get comfortable, with being uncomfortable, man. Because no matter you go, because that particular situation, is either I can try to do this, and go or do something else, or basically stay put and do that. Just giving you a summary, I guess. But I thought to myself, I'm like, no matter what, it's gonna be hell, either way, man. You can't escape, these curses. Scripture say they're gonna follow you, wherever you goest, or rough paraphrasing, wherever thou goest, so like the apostle said, you gotta get comfortable with being uncomfortable. First one was talking to myself. Then I thought, you're gonna go through hell no matter what. And on top of that, you got Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, so it don't matter, man. We got Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, so going back into that precept, in Romans 8:28, read it again, it says, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, to them who are the called according to his purpose. Many are called, few are chosen. Lord willing, we be called and called to his purpose, man. The elect, Lord willing, we be starting the other apostles to on the down. Lord willing, we be a part of that number. But the Lord, he's always going to protect us, no matter what. As the scriptures say, he wouldn't give something, he wouldn't, tempt you with something, that you can't bear, man. But always giving you a way to bear it as well as escape, or from paraphrasing 1 Corinthians 10. But no matter, what you go through, no matter, these decisions that you gotta make, Aki and brothers and sisters gotta make, tough decisions, especially, the Aki prophets gotta make tough decisions, man, in this world, man. And the Lord do that for a reason. He building us up into Jacob's trouble, man. Where you're gonna have to put your faith, when you're trusting Yahweh Shai, just let go. But knowing this precept, and knowing it now, man. Knowing this precept and knowing it now that, the decisions that you make, things of that nature, it's all gonna work. It's all gonna work out, man. Everything gonna work out, man. Lord willing, we be a part of that number, then everything gonna work out for us, man. No matter how hard on this side, at this time, the decision, how hard it may be to make, because it's just semi-hard, decision. Speaking about my particular situation, but at the end of the day, we pray on it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Pray on it, man. Pray when situations, arise, man. Because that's what the Lord, He wants you to do. First of all, I'm talking to myself. He wants you to pray on it. Pray to Him, because, He's all-knowing, man. He didn't already broke your script, man. He broke, okay, throw this in right here, man. I'm going to see what He going to do. Is He going to, lead with His flesh, or He going to pray and as the scripture say, wait until, He answered me, man. I stand upon my watch like in Habakkuk, man. But I wanted to just make that quick point, of basically the Lord is here. He's here as well as for us, man. Lord will be a part of that elect number. No matter, what each individual particular brother or few sister may be going through, but the Lord, hey, He's always here, He's always here. Like problem, and solution, that's Yahweh Shai. He causes, the so-called problem, the affliction and the hell, He done already wrote it out for each and every one of our lives. But, He gave us the solution to it. Prayer, having faith, knowing that and believing, if I be that elect number, man, I'm going to get through this. No matter how, dark, no matter how hard, frustrating, because Jake, we in this flesh, man, we get angry, especially, we itching into the end, so we anxious, we get mad sometimes, man. It's a lot of, demonic spirits that's going around. But, a lot of the times, I'm speaking for myself, the Lord wants, you to be calm, man. Be still, man. You don't always gotta make a move. Because you make too many moves, then what, you out. I forgot this saying in the world. Too many moves can be your last move, man. And no move can be your best move. The Lord wants you to be still, at times, man. Because that shows your faith. Because if you always making haste, as the scriptures say, you making haste in the time of trouble, you making haste in the time of affliction, that's showing, your lack of faith. That's showing your lack of trust, in Yahweh Shai, man. Because He said it, man. Knowing that all things work together for good to them that love, Yahweh Shai. What is love? Keeping of His commandments, doing the work, and things of that nature, man. Showing effort, doing the best you can, on this side, being in the flesh, while, having to go to work and have a bag of holes, but still got to manage your money, having to deal with, family members, going to camp, doing your videos, reading and studying, the whole nine, man. But Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. It's a little quick one, about just trusting, trusting Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and knowing, that everything is going to work together, man. Keep saying I'm going to end it good. So my spirit, Jeremiah, because I was saying, man, in this flesh, you get anti, however you pronounce it or say it. You want something quick, you want to move, you want to do this, because that's what we've been subjected under. Everything is quick, you want to look up something, you want to see something, you look it up on your phone, or you go to the store, and you don't really have to do it. You can just order it from your phone. It's just different things where it's quick, like microwave, everything is just quick, fast on the go. But the Lord, He wants you what? He wants you to simmer in that fire, man. To simmer in that hell, man. To pray, to actually, believe and put forth, your foot of faith, man. And it can be, frustrating, to be in this flesh, frustrating the things of that nature, going through the hell. But, like I said, like the scriptures say, He's not going to give us, a temptation that we can't bear. And as well as, everything, work together for us, man. So, we got the as scripture say, we got the victory, man, already, man. The victory is already won, man. We just got to continue to believe, no matter what, continue to fight and to strive, for the masters and to death, man. That's what I was talking about. So, with that, Paul, this lesson was edifying and things of that nature. I give all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Shem Yahushua, Shem Yahushua, the one to the apostles, bishops, elders, great millstone, the ruler, and teacher. Shalom to all the sisters, Akim, pushing truth on the faith throughout the four corners of the earth. Detailed Bible ball, Shalom.